we have Simi and Alexandra here to tell us their favorite scary episodes from beloved childhood shows. Take it away, guys.
What's up, sneak peekers? Happy Halloween! In honor of this extra spooky season, we thought we'd take a little cruise down memory lane and revisit some iconic Halloween specials from our childhoods. And yes, we're talking 2000s Nickelodeon and Disney. Here are our top 10 personal favorites. Our first one is Phineas and Ferb's Dressel-Stein-O-Ween. Ever had too many people with the same Halloween costume? Vanessa, Dr. Doofenshmirtz's daughter, certainly had her share during Dressel-Stein-O-Ween. While hosting a Halloween party at her dad's newly inherited castle, she patiently waits for her date Monty to arrive in a Scarlet Pimpernel costume. To her dismay, many Scarlet Pimpernels rush to her aid before Monty does, leaving both of them in an awkward situation.
Next up on our list is a Halloween episode from Wizards of Waverly Place. Now, when I was younger, I thought that Alex Russo of this TV show was so cool, and I wanted to be exactly like her. Even wearing her orange t-shirt that just said costume on the front during the Halloween episode in season 3 made her seem so chill. In that episode, the Waverly Place Merchants Association tells the Russos that their haunted house isn't scary enough, so Alex brings 3 real, but lame, ghosts to help. When that doesn't work, she gets the ghost that used to scare Justin as a kid. It didn't work out in their favor since the man in charge took their haunted house away anyway for being too scary.
The Ghost of Mr. Martin is next on our list from the Sweet Life on Deck. In this episode, through a little bit of sleuthing, Ghostbuster references, and paranormal activity, the Sweet Life gang rewrite a century-old murder mystery involving a New Orleans captain and his first love. Meanwhile, London and Bailey work to help Mr. Mosby overcome his childhood fears of playing the piano in public at a Halloween party.
Hannah Montana had a Halloween episode called Torn Between Two Hannahs, when Miley's identical cousin visits for Halloween and she reveals her evil side for herself when she holds Miley hostage and goes to a Halloween party dressed as Miley in order to expose her secret of being Hannah Montana. This is only in season 1, so clearly the secret did not end up being exposed.
One of my personal favorites is That's So Ravens Don't Have a Cow episode. Halloween parties are a lot of fun, but not so much when you're standing outside of the club. In this episode, Raven and Chelsea cast a wishing spell to be invited to popular girl Alana Rivera's Halloween party. But something gets lost in the process, and suddenly Raven and Chelsea find themselves as cows. They're left with no other option but to race against the clock to reverse this bovine curse.
Ant Farm had multiple Halloween episodes, but the first Mutant Farm episode introduced monsters in a program going to a school with normal teenagers. It had China as Medusa, Olive as a mad scientist, and Fletcher as a vampire. China encourages the normal students to go to the mutant-only Halloween dance. The biggest takeaway from this Halloween episode is that it gave us the iconic song Calling All the Monsters for the episode's finale.
SpongeBob SquarePants had a couple of Halloween episodes also, but arguably the best one was Graveyard Shift. To deal with his pesky neighbor during an impromptu night shift at the Krusty Krab, Squidward tells SpongeBob of a fake urban legend dubbed the hash-slinging slasher. But as the episode unfolds and the night grows darker, a frightening lie is brought to life right before their very eyes.
iCarly's Ice Cream on Halloween also made our top 10 list. In the first season of iCarly, Ice Cream on Halloween showcases Carly, Sam, and Freddie doing a special Halloween episode of iCarly in apartment 13B, where supposedly no one has lived in 15 years because it's haunted. As they are filming, the lights go out, glass is broken, and someone continuously yells, "Get out" at them. They even found a clown's head in the closet and blood on the kitchen counter. It turns out that the apartment belongs to a man and his mother, and the haunted happenings ended up being a series of unfortunate coincidences, like the blood actually being red hair dye, and the mother yelling "Get out" at the spider in her room. This is why they really need to never listen to Bluebird.
Scary Godparents is the title of the Fairly OddParents Halloween episode. In an attempt to spice up an extremely dismaying Halloween, Timmy asks his Fairly OddParents to make everybody's costumes real and scary. But that wish quickly backfires when they get a visit from some not-so-happy intergalactic guests looking to destroy planet Earth.
Finally, our last childhood nostalgia episode is Zoe 101, The Curse of PTA. Will be an episode of Zoe 101 that I don't think I will ever forget, even if I try. While hiking to a shack where a former student supposedly dies, Logan steals a deceased boy's necklace and puts it in Zoe's bag. This angers the ghost of the boy, who creates an electrical storm, causes Zoe to fall and hurt her ankle, turns soup into worms, and causes chaos in the classroom. The gang returns the necklace, and everything ends up being okay, since it's a TV show, and their exam was canceled, so that's always a happy ending. I think it's time to go and rewatch all of these episodes while Also eating our favorite Halloween candy. But of course, we can't forget about the Halloween movies like Halloween Town, Twitches, and Hocus Pocus. Clearly, we have a big to-do list before the 31st.